Welcome back to Game On. Now time to shift focus to what's happening locally in my own mind. There's so much to talk about. Keep in mind, although we are in 2025 of the 2024-25 season, the current campaign is yet to reach the midway point. And, well, looking at last week's results, the biggest talking point so far, Sunday. What happened out in KZN, we joined, of course, by Cherise Kosana, Kaizer Chiefs, Golden Arrows. Nabi gets sent off. Golden Arrows walk away with a 1-0 win over Kaizer Chiefs. And inconsistency remains a big problem at Chiefs.
Thanks, Mr. Babina. Hey, you know, it's something which I've been talking about, inconsistency in the Chiefs team. So I don't know what's going to happen more, because even the coach now got red carded because of his argument with the match officials. But I think the energy that he needs to put is to the players, to guide them what is it that exactly they need to do in the field of play, not to look at the match officials, because anything, match officiating, we always complain about it if maybe it doesn't favor you, especially if you're losing. So that's what happened to him, but I don't really look at him in that manner to say, why do you have to start fighting match officials instead of fighting your own players so that they get the right method of winning games? So I think for them to lose to Golden Arrows, it was just like something in a C-sharp.
What did they create the chances? Although 13 shots, only one on target. And also, let's talk about it, it's Chiefs and their home games. Is it a problem with having one home stadium? But firstly,
I really don't know what to say, because when you look at the Chiefs, it's a team, my attacker, finally something else, but they've got all these guys that are not doing anything. I mean, if one delay, the one that scored 2 goals last week, I mean, nothing comes up. Where are the other guys with Sibaniki Chiefs, what they want? Because it's a club where they sign a lot of players, high salaries, but really inside the field, it's not happening. So for them to have 13 attempts and just one shot at goal, really, I mean, this is what you look at the other clubs in terms of being clubs that cannot afford quality players. So Chiefs, they bring in the so-called quality players. So why Manalinking Amanj?
But everywhere, lay my head, that's my home. It's Chiefs J.
But when are they going to stop that? Is it all about maybe making money because they know wherever they go there is like support? One time, there was a time where they were playing, one team from Limpopo, they went to play at Peter Mokaba Stadium, they lost the game against the team from Limpopo, their home game. Now they went to Durban, Moses Mabhida, to play Golden Arrows. I mean, that's territory, Golden Arrows, and it's their home game. So I really don't know. Maybe there is something that you don't know inside the Chiefs, like Ilape Village. So for me, now, I know what's happening. Look at a team like Orlando Pirates. All their games, Champions League, league games, cup games, if it's their home game, their fortresses, so I don't know with Chiefs. Maybe it's all about marketing rather than getting points.
Now, it's also January, so we'll be keeping a close eye on Kaizer Chiefs to see if they'll be making any signings to beef up the squad, which is something the coach spoke a lot about in the first half of the season, or maybe let me say back in 2024. Let's keep things moving along. And interesting for Owen Tigama, Magesi, they were entertaining Amazulu. Amazulu walking away 1-0 winners. It was an interesting game, of course, to go look into, especially for Magesi, looking to bounce back in the second half in 2025.
Yeah, I mean, when he started taking over Owen, I mean, they played a draw. I mean, that was something at least a positive from him. But I don't know what happened, because he had more time now to prepare for Amazulu. But they lost 1-0 at home. Well, another headache again that they need to go through, because obviously you want something like a change. Because Magesi brought a new coach in Owen Tagama. Maybe an adoption of his style from the players. It's something which they still have to work on.
We Premiership. It's Kukune. They're doing so well. Bashai Super Sports 3-0 with the head scored in that game. They play against Kaizer Chiefs come Sunday in a big game for Kaizer Chiefs, home game for Kaizer Chiefs, but again in KZN. But it's Kukune, a side you can't take lightly.
Hey, man, they've got Boyeli. I mean, scoring a hat-trick. I mean, that's the only second hat-trick kule PSL yethu, because the first one was like uMabasa when they beat Marumo Galant 8-1. So this was the second one, Les Koro Poyeli, and the third one came from a penalty spot. But yeah, give credit to whatever that they are doing, Gus Kukune. I mean, sitting third on the log now, it's something important. I mean, last season, they had to venture into CAF competition. Unfortunately, they bow out early, but I mean, these are good signs now that they really mean business to be there in the top 8.
Well, namhlanje Chippa United take on Marumo Gallants. Let's not forget, Marumo Gallants, of course, had the beating of Cape Town City with the 1-0 scoreline. City, after having beaten Chiefs and Pirates, one after the other, they struggled against Gallants, and Gallants will look to keep the good times going.
Yeah. It's the way you always go to big clubs, you want to give it your all. You look at the Cape Town City, with all the struggles, losing coach, Eric Tinkler, come in, Mushin Ertugal, they beat Chiefs, they beat Pirates. Now you think they're on a roll because at least there were changes. Imarumo Gallants, I mean, you wouldn't expect that, but well, it's football. That's how things are. I mean, well done to Marumo Gallants for winning at home.
Certainly, yes, football. I'll tell you what, for Golden Arrows, they will look to make it another win in a row when they face TX Galaxy. That's our look at the local league with Jerry Skosana. On the other side of this, Shane steps back and we look at the Bundesliga.